Yo, it's the Stupidly Small Podcast. It's Tuesday, the 6th of October in the year of our Lord 2015. I'm Stuart Farrell. Hello, Lauren.
Hello, Stuart Farrell. Oh,
No
really?
juice.
Again?
That's all right
no.
now. All good. Same side of the bed, right side, and the right
Good.
bed. But
Good.
it's
It's all very promising so far.
all good so far. But we have mentioned a couple of times, and we have mentioned two things that we're not going to mention this. But in the changing of our seasons, it takes a while for the body to readjust.
It does make me wonder, how is your health kick that was meant to happen by summer going?
Good. I'm glad you mentioned that because we had a few people get on to us about yesterday's podcast with the fat man and the rashes.
Yes.
And it made me think about Fat Club, which is...
Well, I have had a few people mention Fat Club to me and say that they wanted to say, yeah, I'll join in, but they sort of were a bit self-conscious, so they didn't.
Don't be conscious. Put on your internet rashy and join me. It starts tomorrow, Wednesday. So...
You're just making this up.
No, I promise you. It actually starts tomorrow because I was...
It always starts
in my
tomorrow,
life,
doesn't it?
no. In my life, you can't start a big event in grand final week,
Right.
and you can't lay off the sauce and the bad food on a 30+ degree day. Right?
Okay,
Whether it's
yeah.
one can or three.
Right.
My point is, a 35 degree day is not a day to it's like
quit.
that whole flying high thing. Looks like I picked the wrong day to give up sniffing glue or whatever.
Right,
I'd be
yeah.
like that at work, and it looks like I
Right.
picked the wrong day to start Fat Club.
Right.
So Wednesday,
Yes.
which is tomorrow.
But does that mean that every time there's a nice sunny day, you just go off your diet?
No, because
Is it
the
like
ball,
you're-
the momentum has begun.
Okay.
All right. So I think it's supposed to be only like mid to high teens tomorrow here in Melbourne, Australia.
Haven't checked, but
Yeah, I'm
someone
pretty
will tell us
sure.
if that's wrong. Yeah.
So that is how we begin. And I'm also getting on the, I was going to say cod liver oil. Not the cod liver oil, the,
Mary Poppins. Yeah.
what's that other stuff that hippies are drinking these days?
Olive extract? Olive
no,
leaf extract?
The vinegar, the apple cider
Oh,
vinegar.
apple cider vinegar.
I'm going to readjust my pH.
Right.
Yeah. And because, it all begins from the gut.
Do you know what? I know. It does, doesn't it?
And I can tell when my body is going bad because my skin goes bad. It just looks
Right.
crabby. It looks like everything just dries up and I
Yeah.
look terrible.
Right.
Right? And I know it.
Right.
And I go, and that's my gut telling me. And it was an interesting...
Literally not. It's not your gut feeling. It's
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I don't think, and there has been some documentaries of late talking about this, but I don't think there's been enough credit given to the gut.
no, but that's the thing, though. That's
But
what they
with
now
everything.
say. The gut is like connected to psychiatry.
Yes.
It's connected to all sorts of cancers and diseases and like.
It controls all the inflammation in your body, whether it be lungs through the skin.
That's right.
And as you say, like psychiatry, it controls your moods,
Yeah.
whether you're up or down and all that sort of
It's
stuff.
extraordinary, really.
So,
Yeah.
gut,
Isn't it funny? Can I just vaguely, and this is a total interruption and probably
you're
has
not
no
interrupting
point.
anything. I was at the end.
But the point is,
Thank you.
isn't it funny? Isn't it funny when something like the gut becomes a thing that people are talking about? So, like someone in my family who is a water expert, like a water engineer, but like a super expert in water.
Right.
Now, 20 years ago, couldn't get himself arrested at a barbecue. Like someone would go, "What are you?" And it's "What do you do?" or whatever. And it's "I'm an engineer. I'm a water engineer." And
Yeah.
they'd go, "Cool. How about the footy, hey?" And
Yeah,
stuff.
right.
But now there's a queue of people. Like, what do you think of the the
Purifiers.
dams? What do you think of
okay.
this? What's the thing that Victoria got that cost a whole lot of money and everyone's got an opinion about?
Sanitizer. No, it's
No.
got an
It's not a sanitizer.
anti-salt machine.
Yeah, that's
the
it.
salt,
Salinity
the
thing.
salt, Salinity project.
We're
project.
we're
That's Waleed show, isn't it?
we're pretty good on
I'm going to lay off Waleed, by the way.
You better lay off Walla Walla weed. If maybe you
Walla
could
Walla
speak.
Bing Bong. No, I'm going to lay off Waleed.
Okay, I'll lay
Try
off
saying
elbow.
that 20 times. You probably have, but lay off Waleed.
Lay off Waleed.
Yes, done.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't care anymore.
Okay,
Continue.
good.
I don't watch your show, The Salinity Project. I don't care anymore.
Anyway, the point is that when you do something and then all of a sudden everyone's like, so the gut people have been quietly working away.
Are they coming?
All the The look of alarm in your eyes.
Gut
The
people.
gut scientists and stuff have probably been working away for decades to get to this point. But now all of a sudden it's sexy enough to be in articles, all over the place and docos and, those top 5 things you didn't know about the gut, or whatever.
Thank you, Internet.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so what's the next thing? That's the key to
So
find
what's
out.
the next trend? What's the next sort of fancy job you mean?
Oh,
Or
something, or just like what's been quietly being worked away at. Like I've been doing a bit of research for a project I'm doing into,
you doing a project?
well, just for work, like you're doing
Tell
a
me
project.
about that. There's a lot of stuff and projects you've been telling me about.
No. This is a nice pay the bills type of a thing where I have to get a whole lot of information and turn it into a whole lot of slightly different information. Anyway,
Sounds great.
yeah, it's fascinating. So listen, don't mock me
I'm
at
not.
every point.
All right.
My point is that with this one, I have learnt about the fact that there are people, I think I've even mentioned this, that there are people, there's this new kind of, or not new, it's not even new, but there's this nexus between technology, medicine and science that's getting closer and closer, and robotics.
Ooh.
So that you're going to be able to rely less on shaky human hand,
Jeez.
and more on, because shaky human hand, even though I say shaky human hand, that was me advertising the robotic side of things. But the fact is, there is a nuance required when you are trained as a surgeon,
Right.
which we haven't reached with machines yet. But there are some robotics being created and some drugs being used in combination, and some things that science, medicine and technology are working on together that are going to mean that, like, the way you're operated on and your recovery time and the amount of incision that needs to be made when there's a surgery and stuff is minimized. And I reckon that has just been bubbling away, being about to be a thing for a while. And I wonder if that's the next one.
Well, as you were discussing robotic surgery then, all I had was the disused Ford and Toyota factories and the Holden factories.
Right.
All I could picture was bodies and bodies on conveyor belts
Oh.
getting surgically manipulated by robots. Okay, get on that conveyor belt. That's the lung transplant belt,
Right.
or just seriously just going.
Well, there you go. So it'll create like
That's the machine noise.
Is it? It's gonna be
Seriously, they're going to use these plants for something. Why not make them the body,
human
the
fixer.
hospitals of the future? Eliminate
You
waiting
still
lists.
haven't seen Soylent Green, have you?
No.
No, it's very similar.
It's not on Netflix.
Imagery.
I type it in every Monday when the new stuff comes out at the start of the month, and never.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the whole thing's available on YouTube. But anyway,
YouTube's such a
100
hassle.
years old. YouTube is a hassle, man. God, the future is disappointing, isn't it? That we live in right
Well,
now.
we're about to get
YouTube
operated
is
in
a
a factory.
massive hassle. Yeah, well, I don't know. I just think that I don't think so. I think you're wrong about that. People always have these sci-fi versions of the future, and then
Oh, really? And tell me which ones haven't come true at this stage. If you look at anything to do with decent sci-fi, it's all become reality.
stop making the noise. Okay, one more time.
Stupid.
Do it again.
What?
What's in our phones? So I was just looking at what was in my phone. And it made a spooky noise that Stu's decided to make
It was disgusting.
as well. Okay, disgusting is not what it was.
Isn't that a really defining word?
It really
You
is.
can't even say to anyone, not even in a jovial sense.
Yeah.
If you say, "Man, you're disgusting,"
Yeah, no.
there's no good version of disgusting.
No, there's not.
It's just like you're disgusting. It's like a dog farting.
Yeah, no, it's really,
There's
There's
no
nothing.
good version of either of those two things.
What, a dog farting or the word disgusting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dog farts are the worst
Yeah. Kids' books are always doing disgusting. Everything's disgusting because
kids like
it's
to,
so repellent. That idea of just the opposite of what is good and what we should be doing. We're breaking the rules. We've gone disgusting. It is
right.
unforgivably
Disgusting.
in breach of human rules.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I reckon. Anyway, been reading a bit of Roald Dahl lately, can you tell?
He's disgusting.
He's very disgusting. So this is from ages ago. When's it from? 14th of September, nearly a month. Anyway, did you see it? It's from your favourite website, sciencealert.com.
Oh, the Signsies.
The Scienzos. And it's, so you know, people do this, scientists do this. This group of students in like Arizona or something chucked a GoPro onto a balloon that went up in the sky, right?
I hate GoPros.
Well, why do you hate GoPros?
Oh, I don't know.
Because people like them.
No, they encourage people to do monos and, burnouts and stuff.
You are, I mean, really.
Yeah.
They encourage people. Youths, is that who they're encouraging?
No, all sorts of idiots. Not just the young ones.
Anyway, so these idiots then, these scientific idiots, attached a GoPro to a weather balloon. And it basically went, they lost sight of it. Obviously they lost sight of it, but they lost contact with it. And they were like, oh, well, there it goes.
Stupid balloon.
Off it went. And it landed 80 k's away from the launch point, right? But in the meantime, it had gone into space. So there is now this footage from a GoPro that floated to space, filmed the Earth, and lands in the desert 2 years later and 80 k's down the road.
How did it not burn up in re-entry?
Well, you see, I knew you would ask me these complex scientific questions, and I don't know the answer.
Former scientist and astronaut, I think these things interest me.
You're in a former life, maybe? Is that what you?
Well, probably.
Yeah.
But I just feel like I was.
Can't find your papers on you at the moment.
Not right now.
Anyway, look, the point is there's a good video. Frankly, I don't know what the details are.
Right.
Typical me, but I'll put it up because it's.
Is that where that music came from?
Yeah.
Why don't you put the music on as we?
Because I don't know. We don't have the rights to it.
I don't care. We're all on the same planet now, man.
Yeah, they
Play it.
No, they do.
Play it.
I'll play it. You know what I'll play?
Background.
30 seconds of it because
Yeah.
I know that we can have.
Give them the quick details. How do you contact us? Go with
Hang
your
on.
little music backing.
Can you hear that?
That close, yeah.
Okay. You can find us at stupidlysmall. No, we can't see now. I've got the details of the website wrong because I'm so distracted by the 3D
And you're saying
glass.
that was beautiful music?
Stupidlybig.com. I didn't say it was beautiful music. I said it wasn't disgusting.
You teared up.
Stupidlybig.com. You can contact us on the website and through Stupidly Big on Twitter and Stupidly Big on Facebook. We're at PO Box 1436 Fitzroy North 3068. You can leave us a voicemail and you can give us a rating and a star. And Stuart is shaking his head.
Yes. We haven't had a rating for a while, have we?
We're not going to go all, let's talk about the ratings again, are we?
Well,
I think I might ban you from doing that. It's flat out ban. You're not allowed to talk
I
about
don't
it.
see it. I don't know.
I know. I accidentally sent you them once and then there was
Got
a
a hit out
Spanish
on a guy. I found out where he lives.
You've got a hit out on a guy who
He's
gave
on
us...
holiday at the moment. I hope you're enjoying your holiday.
Oh, God.
Mr. Two-Star Tony.
He gave us a 5-star review. He just accidentally gave us 2 stars.
Yeah, I'm going to accidentally have him killed.
Please leave a rating. Why wouldn't you? Don't get it wrong. Stuart Farrell, I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, you'll see a different me because tomorrow's the start of Fat Club, so look forward to it.
Oh, so true. Can't wait. See you then. Bye-bye.